This little tube of plain white toothpaste sitting in your bathroom, the one that costs you a couple of bucks, can do a whole lot more than clean your teeth. In fact, most people have no idea that the same stuff you spit in the sink every morning can polish, shine, and scrub things all over your house, and quietly save you hundreds of dollars in metal polishes, jewelry cleaners, scuff removers, and specialty kits you keep buying at the store. Here's the secret, and it's actually simple. Toothpaste is really two things working together: a very fine abrasive that gently scrubs the plaque off your teeth, and mild detergents and whiteners that lift stains. Well, that exact same combination is what you'd want to polish metal, buff out a scratch, or lift a stain off almost anything. That's the whole trick. Just make sure you grab the plain white paste, not the gel, and not the kind with the little whitening beads, and test a hidden spot first, because it is a mild abrasive. All right, today I'm counting down 12 genius toothpaste uses most people don't know. And stick around for number 1, because it could save you a few $100s on your car. Let's get into it. Number 12, Whiten dingy sneaker soles. Let's start with something you'll want to try today. The white rubber soles on your sneakers turn gray, scuffed, and dingy after a few weeks, and no amount of throwing them in the wash fixes rubber. Most people either live with grubby shoes or drop 20 bucks on a special shoe cleaning kit. You don't need to. Squeeze a little plain white toothpaste onto an old toothbrush and scrub it right into the rubber soles and the white trim. The fine abrasive lifts the scuffs and gray marks out of the rubber, and the whiteners brighten it back up. Wipe it off with a damp cloth, and your beat-up sneakers look bright white and brand new again. It works on those black scuff marks that transfer onto white shoes too, and on the white rubber trim of canvas shoes that always goes gray. Just keep it to the rubber parts rather than soaking the fabric, and let them air dry. For the price of a pea-sized dab, you save yourself $100 on a new pair. Number 11, polish silver and costume jewelry. If your silver rings, chains, or costume jewelry have gone dull, cloudy, and tarnished, you don't need an expensive tub of silver polish or a jewelry cleaning kit. Toothpaste does the same job. Put a small dab of plain white paste on a soft cloth or a soft toothbrush and gently rub it over the metal in small circles. The mild abrasive lifts the tarnish, and the whiteners bring back the shine, so your jewelry sparkles like the day you got it. Rinse it well with warm water and buff it dry. One important thing though, keep this off pearls, opals, and other soft or porous stones, because it can scratch them, stick to metal and hard settings, and it works like magic for pennies. The same trick shines up tarnished silverware before the holidays and brings the sparkle back to a dull watch band, so one tube handles jewelry you'd otherwise pay a jeweler to clean. Number 10, shine chrome faucets and fixtures. Water spots and cloudy mineral film build up on chrome faucets, and standard bathroom spray just smears it around. Instead of buying a special metal cleaner, rub a little plain white toothpaste over the faucet and fixtures with a soft cloth. The gentle abrasive polishes off the hard water spots and the grime, and the fixture comes out gleaming. Buff it dry and it looks brand new. And here's a bonus. That thin, polished layer actually helps water bead up and roll off, so the spots take longer to come back. Same trick shines up chrome on your bathroom and kitchen hardware, your shower handles, even the trim on appliances, all with something you already own. It even works on the chrome and rims of a bike or a stroller, anywhere hard water spots and light rust film have dulled the shine. So keep it in mind for more than just the faucet. Number 9, erase water rings and heat marks from wood. Someone sets a cold glass or a hot mug on your wood table and leaves behind that ugly white ring or cloudy mark, and it looks permanent. Before you panic or refinish the whole thing, grab the plain white toothpaste, put a dab on a soft cloth, and gently rub it into the white mark, following the direction of the wood grain. The mild abrasive lifts the trapped moisture haze out of the finish without stripping it. Wipe it clean with a damp cloth and buff it dry. Then follow with a little furniture polish or oil. That ruined spot disappears, and you just saved a piece of furniture from a costly refinishing job. It works the same on a cloudy heat mark left by a hot dish, and even helps buff light scratches out of a wood tabletop. Test a hidden corner first to be safe, and always go with the grain, never against it. Number 8, defog and clean the bathroom mirror. Every time you take a hot shower, the bathroom mirror fogs up completely, and wiping it just leaves streaks. Here's a trick people pay for in anti-fog sprays that you can do for free. Rub a thin layer of plain white toothpaste over the whole mirror with a cloth, then buff it off with a clean, dry cloth until the glass is clear. It leaves behind an invisible film that stops the steam from clinging to the glass. The next time you shower, the mirror stays clear instead of fogging over. One application lasts for a couple of weeks, and it works on bathroom mirrors, shaving mirrors, even the inside of swim goggles and ski goggles, so they don't fog up on you. Divers and swimmers have used this exact trick for years, and now you can stop buying those little bottles of anti-fog spray for good. Number 7, erase crayon and marker off the walls. If you've got little kids, sooner or later a wall becomes their canvas. Scrubbing crayon with soap and water just smears the wax around. Instead, put a little plain white toothpaste on a damp cloth or a soft brush and gently rub it over the crayon or marker marks. That mild abrasive lifts the wax and pigment right off the paint without you having to repaint. Wipe it clean with a damp cloth. Go gently and test a small spot first, especially on flat paint, so you don't dull the finish. Those permanent masterpieces come off the wall for basically nothing. And it works on marker on other hard surfaces too, like doors, baseboards, and light switch plates. It'll even help lift permanent marker off a whiteboard that's gone gray with ghosting, bringing it back to bright white so you're not replacing the whole board. Number 6, kill stubborn smells on your hands. All right, we're halfway through, and these last 6 are where toothpaste really starts saving you money, including a number 1 that could keep a few $100s in your pocket. But first, number 6, when you chop garlic, onions, or clean fish, that smell soaks into your hands, and regular soap won't get it off. Here's the fix. Wash your hands with a little plain white toothpaste like it's hand soap, scrubbing it in for about 30 seconds. Then rinse. The same ingredients that leave your mouth minty and fresh neutralize the smell on your skin. Your hands come out clean and odor-free, and it costs you a fraction of those special stainless steel soap bars they sell for exactly this problem. It works just as well on a plastic cutting board or a food container that's holding on to a strong garlic or fish smell, so keep it by the kitchen sink too. Number 5, clean the gunk off your iron's sole plate. If your clothes iron is dragging and leaving marks on your clothes, the flat metal plate on the bottom has a burnt-on buildup of starch and residue. Most people just buy a new iron. Don't. With the iron cold and unplugged, smear a little plain white toothpaste over the dirty sole plate and let it sit for a minute. Then wipe it off with a clean, damp cloth. The gentle abrasive lifts that scorched on gunk right off the metal without scratching it. Your iron glides smoothly again and stops leaving marks on your clothes. And you just saved yourself the cost of replacing it, all with a dab of toothpaste. Number 4, erase coffee and tea stains from mugs. If your favorite mug has that stubborn brown ring stained into the bottom that dish soap won't touch, those are tannin stains, and toothpaste wipes them right out. Put a dab of plain white paste on a sponge or an old toothbrush and scrub it around the inside of the mug. The mild abrasive and the whiteners lift that set-in brown stain off the ceramic. Rinse it well with warm water, and your mug looks brand new again. No bleach and no scrubbing your knuckles raw. It works the same on stained travel mugs and on the inside of a glass carafe, so you can bring your whole coffee setup back to looking clean. It'll even lift those hard water stains off a drinking glass that's gone cloudy in the dishwasher, so you're not tossing perfectly good glasses that just look dirty. Number 3, fill small nail holes in the wall. When you take down a picture and you're left with little nail holes in the wall, you don't have to run out and buy a whole tub of spackle for 2 tiny holes. In a pinch, Squeeze a bit of plain white toothpaste into the hole and smooth it flush with the wall using your finger or a putty knife. Let it dry completely. It fills that small hole neatly and dries to a smooth white finish that blends into most white walls. This is a renter's best friend right before a move-out inspection, when a few tiny holes could cost you part of your deposit. Just note it works best on plain white walls, and for a big job, you'll still want real spackle. But for a couple of pinholes, it's perfect and free. Smooth off any excess with a damp cloth before it dries so it blends right in. Number 2, whiten grimy grout and clean the sink. The grout lines around your sink, tile, and backsplash slowly turn dark and grimy, and scrubbing them with regular cleaner barely moves the color. Squeeze plain white toothpaste onto an old toothbrush and scrub it right along the grout lines. The abrasive digs the grime out of that porous grout, and the whiteners brighten it back up so the lines look fresh and clean again. While you're at it, rub a little around the sink and the drain to lift stains and leave it shining and smelling minty fresh. It also works on the grimy grout lines of a tile floor or a shower, though for a big area, you'll want a good stiff brush and a bit of patience. It's a genuinely satisfying one, and it replaces those pricey grout pens and whitening pastes with something already in your bathroom. All right, before I give you number 1, which is honestly the biggest money saver on this whole list, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Okay, here we go. Number 1, restore cloudy yellowed car headlights. If your car's headlights have turned cloudy, foggy, and yellow, this one could save you a few $100s, so pay attention. Over the years, the plastic on your headlights oxidizes and hazes over. And it doesn't just look bad, it actually cuts down how far your lights shine at night, which is a real safety issue. Most people think they have to pay a shop to restore them, or buy a whole new headlight assembly, which can run you a few $100s. But before you spend that, try this. Make sure the headlight is cool. Squeeze a generous amount of plain white toothpaste onto a damp cloth and scrub it firmly all over the headlight in circles for a couple of minutes. That fine abrasive polishes off the oxidized, yellowed top layer of the plastic. Rinse it clean with water and dry it, and you'll see that cloudy yellow haze is gone, and the headlight is clear again. Your lights shine brighter and safer at night. Your car looks years newer, and you just saved a few $100s, all with a $2 tube of toothpaste. For the best results, buff on a coat of wax afterward to protect it. So there you go, 12 genius things one cheap tube of toothpaste can do that have nothing to do with your teeth. Now I want to hear from you. Which one are you trying first? Or is there a toothpaste trick you swear by that I completely left off this list? Drop it in the comments, because that's how the rest of us find the best ones. And YouTube thinks you'll like this video right here next, so go check it out. And I'll see you in the next episode.